Hi everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing the limited edition of MONSTA X's 10th mini album, No Limit. Yes, they did release a limited edition of an album called No Limit, little bit ironic. This is also their first ever time doing a limited edition for a Korean album, so I'm not really too sure what to expect from this. Right away, the chief difference I can see is that this is bigger than the other versions of the album. Here is version 1, so we can see a comparison. It is quite a bit taller and wider. This version is still on the thin side though, as we can see here. This isn't the tallest album that I own by any means. ONEWE's albums are quite a bit bigger, but this is the tallest one that MONSTA X has released, at least when it comes to their Korean albums. The LP size versions of their Japanese singles are probably taller, but I haven't actually compared. And I pre-ordered these from Starship Square because, as usual, Starship Square was offering an exclusive pre-order benefit. That was these ID cards that we see here, and normally I don't collect ID cards, but they did these similar to the way that Stray Kids did the frame photo cards for No Easy, where it's like the tiny ID picture inside a larger photo card sized sheet. And I don't mind those because they're easy to store in a sleeve and a binder and stuff like that. The tiny ID cards I never really know what to do with. They did also release a special bundle on Starship Square, which came with all 4 normal versions of the album, all 5 jewel cases, and 1 copy of the limited edition. And if you ordered that bundle, and only if you ordered that bundle, you got an additional set of photo cards. Now, normally I do try to collect all of MONSTA X's photocard pre-order benefits from Starship Square. However, I had already bought all 5 jewel cases. I had already bought all 4 versions of the album 3 times. I really couldn't justify buying all of those again just to get a different set of cards. So I did miss out on those pre-order benefits, but I do have the ID cards, like I said. I think that bundle may have also come with all 5 ID cards. I don't remember for sure though. But before we do anything else, let's take a look at these pre-order benefits. So as we can see, on the back, it's pretty plain black with just the MONSTA X logo. Oh, and I got Minhyuk! That's awesome. On the front, we can see it says MONSTA X No Limit, and we've got the ID photo. I think I actually like these a little bit better than the ones Stray Kids did, because those were transparent. Well, not completely transparent, but they were like a little bit see-through, and it was fine for the normal versions that had the black background. But the ones with the red background, you could kind of see the sound wave design through the pictures, and it didn't look the greatest. But these, because they're solid ID photos, they look really nice. And that concept with the orange background is also one I feel like we haven't really seen in the photo cards for this era. So I like that we have an inclusion with that now. So let's see for my second one. Oh my god, I am! So we're 2 for 3 on my bias line. That's really awesome. And then the last one is Ju Honey. So not too bad. 3 different pulls. But if anyone does have Kihyuns and would like to trade for Ju Honey, please let me know. I will be putting a link in the description to my full trades post whenever I get that up. And now that we've seen those, let's get the plastic wrap off of these albums so we can take a look at those. So right away, the album doesn't feel exactly like I thought it would. It has almost more of a textured feeling to it. That's not quite the right word, but it doesn't feel like flat. It's not quite glossy either, but it's like somewhere in the middle. It's hard to describe exactly. But on the front we have this group picture of the 5 members promoting for this album. It says No Limit, MONSTA X, and then we have the track list once again. Rush Hour, Audubon, Ride With You, Got Me in Chains, Just Love, Mercy, and I Got Love. I really love this picture as a cover version 4 was my favorite out of the 4 different concepts from the normal versions of the album. I'm not sure if this is just going to have more pictures from that photo shoot or if it's going to be like a combination of pictures from different versions. I'm not expecting any new photo concepts though. And then on the spine, pretty similar to the normal versions. And here's where you can really see it's on the tall side. Oh, my inclusions are wanting to fall out just as I'm trying to show it. Try not to spoil myself. On the back we have the track list again, and I can't tell if they're... I don't think they're embossed, I think they're indented, the silver lettering. So it's got a texture to it. Very nice. So we go ahead and get these inclusions out of the way. Oh, they're right there in the front of the album this time. It's a bit different. So we've got another fold out inside the album. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom out. This is too big for me to show it all on camera. Hopefully this should be a bit better. So when we open it, we've got the MONSTA X logo, and it says MONSTA X No Limit. You fold it out, and it's got more of the driftwood forest kind of pictures. So personally, I am expecting this to just have pictures from that photo shoot, given how the jewel case and keynote kit versions were. Got the track list again, which I will say I don't really think we needed an extra version with the same photo shoot as one of the standard versions. However, as long as it doesn't have a bunch of repeat pictures, I'm alright with it. Because there is something to be said about seeing these photos in like a bigger physical format. Like, that's one of the things that's so nice about like larger photo books, both like standalone photo books and for an album. Like I said in my unboxing of One Wee's Planet 9, that is probably the biggest album I own with like the thickest photo book. Going through that photo book and seeing like those pictures in such a large format is really kind of magical. So I think this will probably be a similar experience, especially because MONSTA X don't normally do these larger size photo books. But yeah, here we have a group photo. And these are new pictures, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember seeing these in the standard album. Oh, you see what I mean? Like, this nice, big, full-page spread of Minhyuk close-up is just beautiful. And that's something you don't get with these smaller album formats that MONSTA X usually do. He's so pretty. I like that the lyric pages are done a little bit differently as well. And then we have Kihyun. Honestly, I feel like if this had been a different photo shoot that they used for this, I might be more critical of it, but I just love this particular photo shoot so much. I do not mind seeing more pictures from it, because yeah, I don't think these are repeats. I don't remember seeing these exact pictures in the standard version. So I'm not mad about getting to see more from this concept when these are pictures that otherwise might have just been left on the cutting room floor. We've got Hyungwon. Chew Honey. And I am. And we've got some unit pictures. So pretty. Like, especially with this concept, this almost does feel like an artsy magazine photo shoot. Which I'm quite a fan of, personally. I think the random goodies are for this concept as well, which again, I'm not mad about having more of those, just because I love this concept. The other unit. These are really artsy to me, how you've got just Hyungwon in focus and the other two are like out of focus in the background. That also reminds me of something like I would have seen on an SM album back in like FX and Chinese heyday. Oh wow. Another just stunning close-up photo. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, for me personally, just because I like this concept and I like the larger album format, of all of the extra versions that they released for this album, this is the one that I would recommend getting, personally. Like, if you can only afford one, I might say get this version. Or the 4 standard versions and the limited. Keynotes and jewel cases, I think you can skip unless you're, like, a major collector who wants everything. But this one, I feel like they give you enough content and, like, it's in a more premium format, so it makes it a little more worth it. Another group photo. And then our credits. And the CD, again, I like the design of this better than the standard versions. It's all black with the writing, whereas the jewel cases were all white. But I like those both better than the just CD colored versions from the standard versions. Another thing that I feel like makes this version worth it is it comes with, for MONSTA X, a normal album of extra goodies. You get your photo card, which is exclusive to this version. You get a folded poster, and you get a random member postcard and a random member standee. I feel like it's been a trend in K-pop lately to release like an extra version or limited version after the original albums go on sale. And from what I've seen, those don't often feel as worth it compared to the original versions. Like I saw earlier today, Twice is putting out a special version of their new album, which has all the different photo concepts in one, but it only comes with one photo card. And JYP, like, always gives an excessive amount of photo cards for Twice. So that seems really unfair, to give you all the photo concepts, but then you only get one photo card. So it doesn't feel as worth it compared to buying the standard versions, which only have one photo concept. So I like that this still comes with a good amount of random goodies. And here are these. So we're going to look at our poster first, and that's not random, I don't think. I think it's just a group photo. It is indeed, and it is on the smaller side, like most of the posters that come inside of an album. But I was just saying in my unboxing of the normal versions that I missed having a group poster for MONSTA X, so I am happy to have a new one now. It's like they heard me and answered my pleas. And I'm really happy again that it's this concept, because this is my personal favorite of the concepts from this album. The text at the top. It's a little too tall for me to show with my current filming setup. I can show it to you sideways though. And then we have our random goodies. Luckily there is no indicator on the back of whose it is, so I can remain unspoiled. I am hoping to pull my bias line, which again is Minhyuk, Kihyun, and I am. Not that I won't be happy with any other pulls, but again, I try to limit my collection because I collect so many groups. So if I pull Hyungwon or Honey, those will be up for trade. So let's see for the standee. I pulled Minhyuk, so we're off to a really good start there. For the postcard, I pulled I Am. Very nice. And then the photo card, which I think the back of this might be one of my favorite backs that they've done this era. I really like the gold text on the black background. I think that's very pretty. So let's see. Okay, I pulled Hyungwon for the photo card, and that is an adorable photo card. This definitely is a set that I would be tempted to keep all the cards for because it's very cute. But see, that's why I have to limit my collection, because if I start to collect all members in a set, then it will just snowball. And then I'll never have any money. But yeah, that is very, very cute. But as I said, that will be up for trade. I will put a link in the description to my trade post once I know what exactly I am trading for. And then for the other two copies, I'm just going to quickly see what I pulled in those. Posters, like I said, are all going to be the same. So let's see, for the standee, I got Kihyun! Oh, that's wonderful! So already 2 out of 3 have bias line on the standees, which is nice because I know those are going to be a pain to try and trade. And for the postcard, I got Kihyun's postcard as well. Oh wow. Okay, and then the photo card. I got Kihyun's photo card! Oh wow, this was a complete Kihyun pull in this album. I don't think I've ever had that happen for MONSTA X. Because they have so many random goodies. The chances of playing the same member for everything is not high. That's really fun. Well, that's awesome. There's Kihyun for this album complete. Oh wow, that was really lucky. Was not expecting that at all. And then for my final copy of the limited version, these are all at the beginning again. So let's see, who did we get for the standee? I got I am standee. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Y'all, I was not expecting my pulls for this album to be this good. I really was not. Like, I am in disbelief right now. I really just straight up bought 3 copies and pulled my bias line standees. What are the odds of that? That is incredible. Okay, well that is the standees for this album completed. Oh, that is... I feel so lucky right now. Oh, wow. Alright, now let's see who I pulled for the postcard. Got Hyungwon's postcard. Okay, so I will be having to try and trade postcards. So I did get Kihyun and I Am for the other 2. So if anyone has Minhyuk's postcard and would like to trade for Hyungwon, please let me know. And then for the photo card, I got you, honey. Okay, so I didn't have as good of a luck in the photo cards, but that's okay, because those are the easiest to trade out of all the inclusions in this album. The bigger inclusions are usually a little bit tougher. But I did get Kihyun's card, which was awesome. But yeah, if anyone has Minhyuk or I Am and would like to trade for Ju Honey and Hyungwon, please let me know. But like I said, these cards, this set of cards is like really, really, really cute. With the cheekies. It is very tempting to just keep them. I will be honest. But if anyone would like to trade, like I said, those photo cards or Minhyuk's postcard for Hyungwon's postcard. Please let me know. But that is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more K-pop hauls or unboxings like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.